What's up, everybody? So happy Friday. Hope everybody's having a great day and a great weekend planned ahead. Maybe you're going to be relaxing a little bit, or maybe you got some plans, set for the weekend or whatever. But I wanted to do another quick video review on the Tepotz 7D electric shaver. Now, the first review I did on this was more about the different pieces of the shaver, how it comes apart, and ordering it from Amazon, and how it works and all of that. So I wanted to do another review today. I'm actually going to shave my head with the 7D and show you just how it works, how easy it is, how it glides over the head, and just really how simple it is if you are in the market for looking at an electric shaver. Now, when I bought this originally, I bought it off Amazon, and I was really skeptical because I've been seeing these things advertised for years, right? We all have. I've always used the little hand buzzers like they would use, the clippers that they would use, like in a barber shop or something like that, starting in COVID time period. And I just started cutting my own hair with that. I've been seeing these and how much easier it makes it instead of having to go, up around the sides and up the back and down the middle. This, you can just pretty much roll all over your head, and it's just so much easier. I mean, you can literally shave your head in 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm pretty much going to go ahead and jump right into this. So this is the 7D electric shaver. This is very simple to use. You plug it in here on the bottom. 2 hours of charge gives it about 90 minutes of buzzing power, which, if you're only using 2, 3, 4 minutes at a time, that's going to last you a while, right? I've used it in the shower, which I typically do because I can lather up my head with shaving cream, and it makes it a little bit just a little more conditioned and a little smoother whenever I'm doing it, but you can do it dry as well. And that's what I'm going to do today, since I am not taking you in the shower with me. So let's go ahead and get started with it. You pretty much just hit this button right here. As you can see, it kicks on very easily. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So I like to run it nice and smooth over the whole head. And then once I kind of get the base of it done, then I'll start going in different directions, just so the blades can, get anything that it might have missed, or if there's any streaks or anything, from doing it straight back. So that's the better results that I typically see with this, just because your hair grows at so many different angles. But yeah, this is just real smooth. It actually feels pretty good on your head. The 7D, the 7 heads that are on this, actually conforms to the shape of your head, which makes it really nice. So you don't have any jagged edges or anything crazy like that, as you would like with a set of clippers. And I was skeptical on using one of these because I was kind of set in my ways of just using the clippers for so many years. And us old farts like myself, I'm 46, we kind of get set in our ways on a lot of different things, and this would happen to be one of them for me. That. And then I kind of go in a circular motion. That's just something that I do, just to kind of smooth it out a little bit. But as you can see, you can even see right here in the video that, it really has a nice smooth cut to it. If you're in the process of shaving your head, or you're looking for one of these electric shavers, put them in the comments. Let's talk about your questions, or maybe what fears that you might have. I know there's actually some anxiety that comes with shaving your head. I remember several years ago when I started shaving my head, the anxiety that I had in the beginning. Well, what are people going to think about it? And then you kind of just get to the point, and I actually talked to several different people just over time with this, and I heard the response of, Blaine, why do you care what other people think? What makes you feel the best? What gives you the most confidence? And that's something that you always have to remember is, if shaving your head down where you're not having to worry about hair or thinning out hair gives you confidence in your day, that's all that matters. Your well-being is number one. And people can accept you with a bald head or they can't. And if they're not accepting you because you have a bald head, then you probably don't want them in your circle of friends anyway. But it kind of hit me whenever I started hearing more of that, and people were just kind of like, Blaine, you got to do what's best for you. And if you like shaving your head and that's what you prefer, then shave your head, And that's what I've started doing. And now I do it with confidence. And now I actually look at tips and just different things online. I watch Bald Cafe. Those guys are excellent on there. They have some great videos and a lot of testimonies from people who have gone through this anxiety that I've talked about with shaving your head. The Bald Cafe is a great YouTube page to take a look at. Just to see some people who are going through the same type thing that you are. I run over the neck here. Just smooth. This side. And go back over that back one more time. But yeah, I just I circle it. Well, Blaine, you don't have to circle it like that. That looks silly. Well, you know what? You can do it however you want to do it. I like circling it because I kind of feel like it gets any areas that I may have missed with just the straight back and straightforward streaks. I've got a lot of weird shaped bone in my head on my skull, so having this contour around all of that and these different blades really makes it nice. Now we're going to take that off, and I'm going to get a little bit closer, and I'll go back with probably a little trimmer and get above and around my ears a little bit better. But as you can see, I mean, it's got a nice smooth cut to it. But I will go back and kind of straighten up some of this here. I'll show you a little bit from the sides. Like that. But yeah, in your comments, give me your thoughts. How are you feeling? Is this something you've done for a long time? Is there a certain brand that you prefer, just with experience? Or are you brand new to this whole thing and just trying to figure out what works? I kind of went out on a limb to test this with a gift card that I had on Amazon, and I thought, you know what better way to test out something like this than on somebody else's dime? Because I was always hesitant of spending my own money, so I thought, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. Oh, so there you have it. Just a couple of minutes here with the video. It's pretty much complete. Yeah, I'm going to go back with a little trimmer and just kind of trim up around my ears a little bit just to make sure that I get that straight. I need to kind of trim up my beard a little bit as well. And then to clean it, you just pop this off, which is really nice because this is magnetic. It just pops on. I run this under water, clean it nice and good. And this actually came with some of the oil, the cleaning oil as well for the blades that you can drop in there. All right, just like that. And honestly, what you do is you just pop it back on just like this. So it's very easy to work. I've only charged it once. I haven't charged it again just because of the simple fact that it holds like a 90-minute charge whenever it's fully charged. So, but to let it dry, I'll take this off and I'll set it down and just kind of set it off to the side there and let it dry. So yeah, in the comments, put in questions that you might have about this, or if you just have some questions about how this works, or whatever it may be. I know how it is when you're first kind of starting out doing all of this. It can be intimidating. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, do I really want to do this? But yeah, and then what I like to do as well is I like to get, and I don't have it with me, I have a bottle of the cocoa butter that I'll rub in and I'll kind of lather it into my head, which keeps it smooth, it keeps it soft, and that way it helps prevent, like ingrown hairs and just those red marks that can get on your head at times as well. So yeah, so there you have it. The Tepotz 7D electric shaver is what this is. straight off of Amazon. But yeah, give me your thoughts. If there's a brand or something that you like, or or just some comments just in general. I'll be more than happy to help any way that I can. I'm just a regular guy out here doing this. I don't know all there is to know about it, but I like to test out these different things to see how it's going to work. But I've really enjoyed shaving my head. I feel like with my age, 46, I'll be 47 this year. I really kind of feel like it brings some youth back into me a little bit, and kind of keeps that confidence in check, right? It's always about your well-being. It's always about your confidence first. Because if your well-being and your confidence is in the gutter, especially if it's over thinning hair or something ridiculous like that, and really after you start shaving your head, you start realizing how ridiculous was that, to have all the anxiety over it. Some people lost sleep over this stuff. I mean, it's really crazy, but man, I have been there. I completely understand where you're at. So like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I do different reviews, or I'm starting to do more different reviews on different products, and this is one that I've started using recently. I would love to hear from you, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So thank you for watching. Good luck in your journey. Again, if you have questions or comments, put them in below, and I will get back to you just as soon as I can. But thank you for your time, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much. Have a good day. God bless.